Hello, I'm Terry Kellums. I am late. I usually go live at 2 o'clock, Monday through Friday, Arizona time. And I have no excuse other than I am just exhausted. Still recovering from moving. Well, we're not actually settled in yet, so it feels like every day we're still doing stuff. But it's been interesting living in the RV or the motorhome, I guess. I never know. It's the motorhome is the kind you drive, right? An RV is the kind you just pull. I think that's the difference. Okay, hello. So, interesting little fact here. We had almost exactly the same setup when we lived in northwestern Arizona 2.5 years ago. We found a piece of land. We were going to build a house on it, and in the meantime, we built a building. At the time we had a the kind you pull, not the kind you drive, RV, fifth wheel, and we built a little apartment kind of thing on the side, but we had a door that went between where our fifth wheel was stored and the little apartment, so we could easily go back and forth. And I chose not to do that this time because I wanted the extra space in the apartment. So now I have to walk out of the motorhome. I cook in here. We eventually will sleep in there. We don't have air conditioning over there yet, but we have to walk out and go outside and then go into. So it's just been interesting because it always feels like whatever you want is in the other spot. But I'll get it figured out. And just about the time I get it figured out, we will have figured out all the air conditioning and get the shower running and stuff in the apartment, and we'll be over there. But last night, we're having a great monsoon season. If you call getting a lot of rain a great monsoon season, hi there. So it stormed in the middle of the night last night. So I've just been off today. You ever just have those days? Let me know in the comments. Like, are you having a great day or are you having an off day like me? But better late than never. That's how the saying goes. And I just want to talk to you for a minute today about why some people want to build their own course from scratch and why some people choose to do a done-for-you product. I actually do have an idea that I will do someday. I will get this product out there to the world someday. But for now, I am focusing more on learning how to build a brand, find my ideal customer, learn how to create content that resonates with my ideal customer. I don't know how you feel about tech, but I'm sort of like okay with some tech, and then other tech I struggle with. So for me, having a done-for-you program where you basically you buy, hi there, thanks for joining. You buy the website, you buy your own domain, and you have payment systems, and you just connect them. So the program walks you through every step. There's a module for hey Vanda, new grandma. You basically, the modules will walk you through every single step that you need to do in order to connect your payment system and connect the program and your sales funnel to your domain that you purchase. So simple. If you choose to go the path where you create your own program, because you'll see that on social media all the time. You'll see, go into Canva, create an ebook, create a course, create a guide, create meal plans, whatever. You'll see people all over social media talking about doing that, and it's wonderful. So I've been doing this elimination diet because I have been having a lot of stomach issues, trying to figure out what it is that bothers my stomach, and kind of wondering if it's gluten. So if I figured this all out and became a quote unquote expert in eating, starting a gluten lifestyle at the age of 54, in midlife, starting a new way of eating or whatever. If I had this really fantastic idea for a guide, a meal plan, a program, anything, and I wanted to go in and create it in Canva, Canva's not that hard. You could probably figure out Canva pretty easily, even if you're not very tech savvy. It's the next step that's a little bit more tricky. If you want your system to be automated, You need to be able to learn how to create a sales funnel, build an email list so that you can communicate with your email subscribers, and set up payment systems so that people can automatically, just like as if you were going to go to Amazon, say I wrote a book instead and I put it on Amazon and I'm driving you to Amazon. Once you get to Amazon, it's a couple of clicks, right? You either put it in your shopping cart and you go through the next steps to purchase your product, or you do the buy now and you purchase it immediately with skipping all the other things, because you have your default billing address and your default credit card or default shipping address. I meant to say not billing address, but so that's the difference. So if you are very tech savvy and you know how to do sales funnels and build email automations and all of that, you might be better going and creating your own product, sending people to wherever you would send them. But for a lot of people, that tech is just a little bit out of reach. And that is why a lot of people, when they get into digital marketing, will choose to represent a program. They'll buy a program like mine where it's called Master Resale Rates. You might hear it called MRR. And all that really means is you have bought the rights to resell at 100% profit. So I talk about this a lot. We have 4 levels in the program that you can buy into: $100, $300, $600, $900. Our most popular is $900. There are payment options if you don't want to do the whole $900 at once. Those are through third parties, not through me. But if you decide to buy in, let's say you decide to buy in at the $300 and you get your system set up, we have a 7-day launch, you get your business up and running, and you're like, this is fantastic. I really want to go to the next level. I really want to go to the $900 level. Within 30 days, all you do is pay the difference between your $300 level and your $900 level, and you get access to the rest of the program, okay? Immediately, you get to sell at that higher rate. So hi there. So if you buy the $300, you're set up in a couple of days, you do your 7-day launch, you're earning while you're learning still, because there's so much inside that program. I'm a little more than halfway through, and I started May 21st. Granted, I have just gone through a major life move. So, I might be a little slower than some. It's a self-paced program. You go at your own pace. Like I am at the point where I want to master what they're teaching before I move on to the next step, if that makes sense, because I've just gone through like all of the YouTube and the Pinterest training. What else? I've been on Instagram for a while, so, I feel like I've mastered Instagram for the most part. You know what? I'm going to take that back. I don't know if I've mastered Instagram, but I'm at a very comfortable level with Instagram, and there's always more to learn with Instagram. So, I'm kind of at this spot where I just want to sit tight a little bit and master what I'm learning before I keep moving on. And that's the beauty of it. You don't have to rush through the program. It's not going anywhere. You have access to it. It's lifetime access to it, right? And so you, like I said, you buy in at the $300 level, you sell it within 7 days, you earn your $300 back. You're like, great, let's upgrade to that $900 level. You pay the difference, you upgrade, and you sell another program, and now you've earned at the $900 level. It's that fast. So that is probably just about all I have to say today about, what the differences between creating your own product. If you're tech savvy, that might be a really great route for you. If you're someone who's a little bit shy of all that tech to start out with, maybe you're more of a beginner and you want to start with a course like an MRR course where you can earn while you learn, resell, 100% profit. Tech is done for you. All you got to do is plug and play, go through the modules that they provide for you, and your system is set up. If you don't want to do that part yourself, you can pay to have somebody do that part for you. Hello there. But that's the difference. And what the really cool thing is, I want to make sure I mention this. The cool thing is when I am ready to create my product, there is training inside the program. Okay, so even if you're like, oh, I have a few ideas, but I'm not really sure. Like, I'm not really sure if any of these ideas will work. There is a content vault, or what does she call it? It's not the content vault, because that's what helps you create content for social media. What is it called? I don't know. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head, but I think there were like 200 ideas of what you might do to create your own product. Hi there. So there's ideas for you if you don't have any ideas, or it might just like jog your thought process to like go through that list of ideas and see like what you could do from there. And then like after you feel like, it's so funny, I follow this guy, what's his name, Command Traffic, something like Command Traffic. He has he has a background in marketing. He's been doing marketing for years, never really created content on social media, and he decided to start creating content on social media. He's just been blowing up, and I saw a reel that he did the other day. If you really want to watch it, let me know in the comments, and I will send that off to you, or DM me Traffic, and I will send you that guy's reel. But what he said is that he wishes, and what he would do if he were starting over is he would do a course that's already done for you. He would do that, he would master that, and he did mention MRR specifically, and he said then he would wait until he had it all mastered, and then he would start creating his own product. And I felt like that was like confirmation for me that I did the right thing. But anyway, that's all I have today. If anybody has any questions, I'd love to answer your questions. I don't see any questions on here. No, I don't let people join, but thank you for offering. I am going to wrap it up here. I like to keep these brief. I do come on every day, usually at 2 o'clock Arizona time, to talk to you about digital marketing and all the things, answer your questions. Again, if you want to see that guy's reel, DM me the word traffic. I will send it to you. If you would like a copy of the free daily pay blueprint that my program offers, DM me the word free and I will send that over to you right away. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you tomorrow.